Hi everyone, meteorologist Chad Evans here with a look at your daily weather forecast. Video sponsored always by Trent Johnson State Farm. TrentIsMyAgent.com. Big thanks to Trent. Big thanks to all of you, and big thanks to all of our sponsors as well. It makes this weather possible every single day. Boy, what a big change, right? The 66-degree high yesterday at the Purdue Airport, but area-wide we had high 63 to 67 degrees, and today they have tanked. Numbers are running near 20 to the low 20s with single-digit wind chills out there. The good news is these roaring winds will decrease with time, but even though we've had a few dustings and coatings of snow today, we've got a few more in the forecast. As a matter of fact, we may even end up with a couple 1 to 2 inch snows, especially over our northeastern counties in the forecast ahead. And that includes a little clipper that'll come in near the 5th. And before that, even around New Year's Eve and Tuesday night, we've got a little light snow as well. Some cold bursts are ahead. We've got 2 big rounds of truly Arctic air coming in. One in mid-January, the other at the very end of January and into early February. And with those, we may very well have a couple of winter storms that we're going to have to deal with. But the good thing is, once we get the last of that very early February intense cold done, we'll probably have a week and a half in February where we get another thaw and another period of mild weather as well. So we got a lot to break down. We got a lot to talk about today, but we had the squall line of storms yesterday. We call it a QLCS, a quasi-linear convective system. Cool season, high cape, low cape, high shear squall line that came through with gusts measured at 55 miles an hour with that line near Monon, 58 near Michigan Town, 52 east of Attica, 48 Fowler, 48 Round Grove and Pine Village, and a measured gust of 49 at Morocco. That 58 mile per hour gust near Michigan Town, that was the highest thunderstorm gust that was measured, but there probably were a few other areas between weather stations that had higher gusts. I did have reports of some limbs and a few trees down up in Newton and Jasper County and also in Clinton County yesterday. And then I had a report of a brief tornado at Mount Ayr, but I didn't hear any reports of any damage, and also unconfirmed report of a brief tornado southeast of Wheatfield, but I haven't received any footage of that or the reports of any damage. But we've had a lot of damage reports coming out of Illinois and the southern part of Indiana and down into Kentucky. I believe at least 3 confirmed tornadoes in Illinois right now, anywhere from EF0 to EF1. Right as I speak, I'll check and see if we've had any updates here in the past hour from the Weather Service, though, with that. All that said, though, look at these peak non-thunderstorm gusts from last night and this morning. High wind event, a gust measured to 60 miles an hour at the Florida Airport. Purdue Airport, the peak gust was 52, 51 here northwest of Monticello. The Kentland Airport, we had a measured gust of 56. Galveston Airport, 56, 55 at Logansport, a measured gust of 50 at Lebanon, 53 east of Attica, and 56 here northeast of Rochester, with a few little power outages here and there, and a few more limbs came down this morning and overnight. And today it's just much colder. We've got the clouds, some scattered snow showers around, little dustings and coatings of snow over the area, and we'll keep some of these scattered snow showers going until they gradually taper off late today through the evening and early tonight. But you can see some of the scattered snow showers around. They show up better closer to the radar site because they are light. The snowflakes are light, so it's hard for the radar to see them the best. But we've got some scattering of snow showers area-wide. The greatest concentration over the past hour and a half has really been from Lafayette southeastward, though, towards Indy, and then also in some of our eastern and northeastern counties, with a little bit of lake influence. But we see some of the dustings. This is the Frankfort Attica exit on I-65, and there's the Fowler exit on I-65 as well. Highway 18 also takes you to Brookston with the numbers that are 20 to 23 area wide. 20 here at Tipton and Sheridan, 21 Crawfordsville and Lafayette, 20 Fowler and Round Grove, and are only 21 degrees at Rensselaer, with still strong winds gusting more than 30-40 miles an hour at times. These scattered snow showers pull away with time later today. We get some clearing tonight, with lows anywhere from about 9 to about 15 over the area, including about 12 in Greater Lafayette. Then we turn cloudy later tomorrow, and this little batch right here of scattered snow showers should come through tomorrow evening and tomorrow night. Then overnight, a period of some light freezing drizzle is possible. See the pinks here? A little freezing drizzle may occur. It's not a huge amount, but be aware tomorrow night and early on Wednesday morning for a few slick spots. And this snow could put down a few dustings here and there. Also, not only dustings, but even just a small little film of freezing drizzle can slicken it up. Then we look to New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. So New Year's Eve itself, during the day, just increasing clouds, but towards evening, if you're headed out for celebrations, some scattered snow showers coming in. We're going to have snow showers Wednesday night and into early Thursday morning, and this could put down some dustings and coatings of snow with perhaps 1 to 2 inches in Fulton, Northeast Pulaski, Northeast Cass, here in the Miami counties. Elsewhere, for example, like Rensselaer, Morocco, Fowler, Lafayette area to Frankfort and Delphi and Flora and Monticello, dustings, coatings, maybe a fluffy inch in some places. And then as you go southwestward, less in the way of dustings of snow, but a little bit of slicking it up in some places. Then we watch near January the 5th. There'll be a clipper zipping down from the northwest. Watch it right here. Coming this way, this could put down some dustings or coatings of snow. And there's likely going to be a band of 1 to 2 inches, most likely in the far northern and northeastern part of our forecast area. But another little disturbance, little clipper system comes through to bring a little bit of snow. Then all eyes go to mid-January. We have some fairly tranquil weather for a while. Between that little clipper near the 5th of January and mid-January, during that time frame, we'll have a system that comes in and brings some rain to the area. But closer to that mid-January time frame, the Arctic air will be assembling. And we're going to see a strong cold front begin to come in. We get some rain in here, may end as a little snow, but this is brutally cold air coming in. And I'm going to be watching Oklahoma and down here in the panhandle of Texas. We may see a storm develop and it ride the Arctic front up towards the Ohio River. And that said, anytime you have a system that does that, you've got to watch for snowfall on the back side of it, like right through the heart of our area, back into Missouri, right in this zone here. Right there, you see the storm developing, and it could do a track, something like that. And it may deepen rapidly over eastern Michigan, meaning wind and snow. So this has the potential to cause some issues for us. We've been talking about this one for a while, and the setup is there for it. We'll watch that, but regardless of the snow we get and the blowing snow we get, the brutally cold air right here will be coming in from the northwest. Temperatures 50 degrees below normal here in parts of British Columbia, Montana, all the way to North Dakota. And this tongue of the polar vortex will be dropping southeastward, and we may have a day or day and a half where the temperature doesn't even get above zero in our area. That cold being enhanced by the snow cover. Wouldn't surprise me if a few places have an overnight low of 20 below zero here either. But then after that, look what happens. We turn milder again. So the cold pulls away. Look at this big change. Much warmer weather, a period of fairly tranquil fairly mild weather will be ahead, but then very end of January, end of start February. Here we go again. Piece of that polar vortex coming in. Look at that high pressure. More than 1050 millibar. Very high, very strong Arctic high coming into Montana. So brutally cold air will be coming back in. And yes, we got to watch another storm down in the panhandle of Texas. This one could ride the Arctic front and bring more snow. You already see the snow here. As it comes here and picks up Gulf moisture, it could bring a snowfall event to our area just in time to start February, and the cold will be coming in. Look at this brutal cold. Temperature anomalies, 30 to 50 degrees below normal from British Columbia, Alberta, all the way down into the Dakotas. This is a loosening of that polar vortex, so a piece of this will come down. Again, we may very well have a day, could be, the first couple of days of February. Wouldn't surprise me a bit if our high temperatures are below zero. And overnight lows, once again, 18, 17, 20, 21 below zero for the area with a deep snowpack. After the mid-January snowpack will have melted, we'll put down another deep layer of snow in the area. So plenty of winter to get through. But like I told you early in this weathercast, after that, we should have a period where it's fairly mild for a good week and a half in early to mid-February. All right, so all that said, kind of breezy to windy for tomorrow after a morning low of 12. Note those highs, mostly in the 20s in the afternoon, but look when our high occurs. Forecasting 33, but it's going to be after the sun sets. And the snow showers will be coming in during that time as well. Wind chills below zero to near zero in the morning, and they'll be in the teens, low 20s in the afternoon. But there are the late evening high temperatures, anywhere from 29 to 35. The good news is, when we do get some of the snow showers in, the temperatures will be hovering near freezing. So it's not like it's going to be really easy to stick on roadways. And it's not like the snow is going to be extra heavy either, but I'd still watch for a few slick spots tomorrow night, because temperature will then start to drop a little bit to around 27, 28 degrees, and that's when we could have a little freezing drizzle overnight to very early on Wednesday morning. And for the day itself, a high of 40 degrees, but that will most likely occur early in the afternoon. And then temperatures start to fall, the wind goes to the northwest, and there's the evening, the New Year's Eve evening. Scattered snow showers start to come in. So highs 32 to 42, but starting to fall later on in the day. By 6 p.m., we're down to 32 degrees. Some scattered snow showers around, and some scattered snow showers right here into New Year's Eve night as we fall to 22 by 2 o'clock in the morning. Be aware of a few slick spots. Winds kind of brisk from the northwest after those warmer highs during the day. New Year's Day, 17 in the morning. Watch for a few little slick spots. Still a few scattered snow showers around, but then after that, a little sun in the afternoon. Breezy and colder, a high of 23, with highs generally running anywhere from about 18 to about 25 degrees. One thing I failed to do is I failed to update my high temperature graphic on New Year's Day, but I can already tell you what the highs are going to be. So if you're in Wheatfield, Morocco, highs only the upper teens on New Year's Day. But once you get to Monticello, Logansport, Frankfort, and Attica, more like around 20 to about 24. You get to Crawfordsville, Cayuga, Rockville, highs in the mid-20s generally in that area. So even if I forget to update a graphic, I'll still make sure you get the information for sure there. 38 on Saturday after a 25 on Friday. So we do get a warm-up Saturday. Some scattered snow showers very late Sunday night, and into Monday with highs in the 30s. We'll watch for some accumulation as well. Dustings, coatings, 1 to 2 north and northeast. And their temperatures in the 20s on Tuesday. A week from Wednesday, Thursday, highs running in the 30s before we will be tracking the much colder weather and the accumulating snowfall in the mid part of January.